So today we're trying out different camera hacks that we see on TikTok or Instagram. Here, I'll do one right here. Slow motion. So, okay, do the water thing. Do it where you like push me away and I go, whoa. Ready? And go, whoa. Okay, how do you think that's gonna look?
Like poopy. I didn't know, actually it might look cool. Let's review the footage.
Whoa! All right, so here's the one that I'm most interested in is can you take a droplet of water and turn this lens into a macro lens? You think this is gonna work, Sam?
I'm gonna be hopeful, I'm gonna say yes.
I think you're putting on the wrong lens.
God dang it.
All right, so we got a little dribble of water on there. Okay, does it work?
Okay, I'm gonna put my eye in there.
Oh, whoa.
Is it working?
Yeah, come closer. Honestly, I didn't think it was gonna work, but it actually works pretty good. So this is how macro you can get without any water. And then with water, look at that. That's crazy. Are you surprised at all?
Yeah, well, I haven't seen the footage, but I'm sure as soon as I do, I'll be like, whoa!
The only downside is that you really have to shoot upwards. You turn it in any other direction, it's just gonna roll off. You definitely lose a lot of clarity, but it's kind of a cool effect. So this is off to a good start. Experiment number 1, success. Now everyone seems to be putting Vaseline on their lens, so we pulled out our least expensive lens. This lens actually isn't terrible for the price. I think you could get it for like just over 40 bucks. And check it out. See, not terrible for 40 bucks, right? But anyways, we're gonna go ahead and put Vaseline on it. All right, so I guess I'm gonna take this. Oh, it's all warm and mushy. I don't know, this feels so wrong. Just putting it around the edges. All right, here we go, let's see. It just looks like crap now. And the center doesn't even look clear. Like I left the opening in the center, but it doesn't even come across. It just all looks blurry now. But people do for sure do this though. So maybe I just put way too much on. Is that what's going on? It looks like crap, ew. Or do you think it's just too bright out here that it's just glaring? I cleaned off a lot of it. Now it only looks a little bit smudged. I guess it does have a little bit of this dreamy look. So for whatever reason, out there it looked like trash, but in here, it looks awesome actually. I'm enjoying this.
Oh snap, it actually looks pretty cool.
It does, doesn't it?
It looks like a 70s music video.
And it's in slow-mo, so we can make a cool little sequence. Ready? And... Now, I think one of the coolest things I keep seeing is taking a telephoto lens like this and putting stuff in the foreground. So let's start off with this clear piece of packaging tape and some marker and put this in front of the lens while we tell you about our sponsor, Logitech, who I'm actually very excited about. I've used a lot of computers over the last few years, but the mouse,
The Master 2S.
that's the good stuff right there. All right, shall we get the sponsorship segment started?
Yeah.
Get your tape.
Ever wish your iPad was more like a transforming animated robot? Boom! Utilize the back stand and the keyboard and now you can type at blazing fast speeds.
Yeah, and actually the reason why I love this is because while I'm using it in tablet mode like this, I can tuck away the keyboard back here magnetically, rotate it onto here, or just leave this on my desk if I don't need it.
With its comfortable backlit keyboard, combined with its set of Mac key shortcuts and precision touchpad, the combo touch is so efficient that you'll finish your work even before you realize you started. The keyboard doesn't need to be charged or paired. You know, things we all hate doing, like going to cousin Larry's birthday. You know, Larry, potato salad isn't a main course. You know that, right? And we're your guests. We're not supposed to be taking confetti out of your pool. That's your job. And seriously, Shirley Temples?
Dylan, just can we get back on the script, please? We've heard it enough times about Larry. I don't need this again.
Okay. With its professional look and protective case, combo touch is more satisfying than a peanut butter and jelly sandwich with the crust cut off. It's like a cheat code to your life, making things unfairly easy, but infinitely better.
And cut. Thanks again to Logitech for sponsoring this episode. If you have a fancy new iPad, definitely go check them out. Link down there in the description. And how cool did this fishing wire look? This might be one of my favorites actually. So yeah, here's a little piece of fishing wire, and when I bring it right up against the lens, right now we're at a wide angle, but if we go tighter and I do the same thing, then it starts to get a little bit wider. See that? And I can decide where to position it in the frame. And also, if I turn the fishing wire this way, then the streaks kind of go more vertical. We also tried it with what, dental floss?
Yeah,
it did not work.
Nope. But it's important to floss, guys, once a day.
That is true. After I started flossing regularly, I stopped getting cavities. That's where all the cavities come from, the cracks.
Yeah.
I thought this tape effect was really cool, adding that gradient, but you could also add a gradient like this pretty easily in post. The CD one only really works when you're really in tight. We're at a 35 now, but we probably need to be at least a 50 to get the effect to really sell, but that's how you kind of create that little bit of reflection. That was kind of cool. I also know people have those prisms that you put right in front of the lens and it creates those cool lighting. We might have to do a part 2 and try that out. One effect I thought would be really cool is if someone throws something right at the lens and it explodes right in front of the camera. So we went and picked up a sheet of plexiglass. You having fun there?
Yeah.
So let's check it out. Try to keep this nice and clean. Now I've tried shooting through plexiglass before. The tough part is reflections. We are definitely getting some reflections, so to get rid of that, what we should do is get some Duvetine or any sort of like blackout material and then wrap this and put it behind us like those old school photographers who would go under that little sheet. That's what we would need to do. But yeah, we don't have any Duvetine right now, but let's go ahead and start off with throwing a tomato. Dude, did you used to play baseball and football?
Yeah, when I played baseball, I hit the batter a couple times.
As we saw, I'm the one that's the athletic one. Whoa.
Wait, where'd you throw it?
Glad I'm not the only one. Then I was afraid I'd be the only one to miss. So
I
I'm
swear,
totally cool with
We're
that.
throwing it from 2 feet away. Okay, this balloon is too strong.
I keep getting the juice in my face.
Are you okay, Dylan? Oh yeah, it's all over you.
Occupational hazard.
And of course, we're funding another one of your guys' project for the potato farm. All right, Dylan, who's the winner for this episode?
It is Dion Upshaw of Highland, California. Dion says, I am a visually impaired person who has always wanted to shoot a vlog-style project documenting some of the challenges that are faced when traveling to new locations as a blind person and helping the non-blind get a better look into the world of someone who suffers from visual impairment issues. Even those of us who travel with an assistant or a seeing eye dog face challenges that are new and somewhat complicated from those who don't require the assistance that we need. For example, imagine learning and enjoying a new environment when going on vacation. Let me tell you that it is definitely an adventure from day to day, but at the same time, finding ways to enjoy yourself in a world that is primarily created for the sighted is an adventure and a good time waiting to happen.
All right, so congratulations, Dion. We're gonna go ahead and send you funding so you can make that project happen. We're excited to see it. And let's do one more effect here.
Hello, here you have my work of art.
Wow, a true artist here. We're blessed to be in his presence, Dylan.
It's very exquisite.
Sam.
What?
Boom.
What are you doing?
Hopefully recording. I don't even know if this is gonna work. It's gonna give this like turning effect in slow motion. It's gonna look cool. Gene, hop on and be next to it.
It's an 11-minute out of focus clip. Okay, do we try to make it in focus?
It's a little bit more in focus, but it looks kind of cool. No, it's not working. This does not work.
I mean, I'm still not sure what you were expecting out of this. Like, this is exactly what I was expecting. It's just,
I saw somebody do it with the car wheel and it looked cooler.
if it was synchronized with something else that was spinning at the same speed, then it probably looked pretty cool.
And then it has to be like centered, right in the center too.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and just move on to the next thing, which is lunch.
Yes, lunch. Actually, I'm really hungry.
Okay, so people are always making mirrors look really cool, and I have to figure out how to do this. All right, and there's Dylan. I don't know, this is creative. Hey Dylan, you're trapped in a little snow globe.
Oh no!
I think in the other photos I saw, it was stuck in the sand, so maybe we can go over there. All right, so I think this is the type of shot that I saw. I think it's interesting. Like, it looks kind of cool, right?
I think it's better for like a still, but not so great for a video.
Yeah, I think if you had the right shot, that effect can be really, really cool. I think we just need a little bit more time to figure that shot out. But we also have styrofoam. Not styrofoam. What's
Saran wrap?
Saran wrap. Oh no, Dylan, watch out! You're gonna get caught by the one. Dylan! Oh, dude. This is the saran wrap in front of lens thing. I don't know. It looks so cool when the TikTokers do it, and then I'll do it, and it's just like, yeah. I think I need to just surround the edges. I mean, with the right context and the right scene, you know, you could use an effect like this. But Dylan, how you feeling? You look like you're in pain.
The eternal pain of existing.
Dylan, you want to tell the audience about what happened to your foot when we were playing that kicking game?
I hit the metal part of the thing, and just the last couple hours, just right there. It just sucks right now. And when we walked over here, it's such a far distance too. Like,
Well, that was actually a really fun video to do. Should we do a part 2? There's still a lot of other hacks that we should do.
Oh yeah, dude.
Let us know in the comments if you have a camera hack that we should try. Out of all the hacks we did, which one are your guys' favorite?
Throwing stuff at the Plexiglass was the funnest.
It was definitely fun. And I think if we were to redo that, which I think we should do in a part 2 of this, we could do it really well. I think the flames were all right, but I think if we were to take a sparkler and put it right in front of the camera, that'd be really cool. I think a lot of these effects are also better suited for photography rather than the video, but still, it's good to experiment. I think the first one we did, the water droplet, was maybe the most surprising.
Yeah, I did not think that was gonna work.
But at the same time, I don't think I would ever do that. It's just not practical. Like, you could just get that macro tube thing that you put between the lens and the camera, and it turns any lens into a macro, so might as well just do that. I think one I might actually find myself using at some point or another is the fishing wire thing. I thought that was actually pretty cool. We'll wrap this up with Dylan giving you a piece of advice.
remember, if you turn an M&M upside down, it doesn't mean it's a W, it's still an M, which means that no matter how much you try to hide from yourself, you're still who you always are. And accept that and love it.